Hello to all the good people at Crash Champions 128. It's David at Discount Forklift. I am standing here with your beautiful, brand new 6,000 pound lithium ion powered forklift made by Lift Hero. As you can see, she's got your company name and logo on there. She's got your company colors. We're really happy with the way this forklift came out. Hope you are too. That's both in terms of looks and performance. So I think she's got both the beauty and the beast to her. I will tell you, her name is Olga. She's got a name tag on both sides. If you call her by name, call her Olga, she'll be an extra hard worker for you. She's already a good, steady worker for you. So I think you'll really be pleased by the time you get that extra performance out of her. Before we go too much further on the forklift, I do want to talk about some things I'm going to send you in this little man bag here. Here is the Discount Forklift Maintenance Guide. Lots of tidbits in here. Lots of information about forklifts in general. Unfortunately for you guys, you won't need a lot of it because you were smart enough to buy a lithium-ion powered forklift that cuts about 95% of the maintenance out. Back behind this tab here, you will see the daily checkoff sheets here, the periodic checkoff sheets actually. All of those, I always suggest that people shoot the photocopies with them in the book. That way they always know where there is a good original, good clean original that you can shoot copies from. I'm also including this forklift troubleshooting guide. This is the guide that my guys in the shop, thanks guys, have put together. Questions that people have asked over the years. Hopefully we'll answer some of your questions and give you some information without going any further. So that goes in the bag. I've also got two books here. I've got the use and maintenance manual. I've got the parts manual. Those are both going in there. I know that you guys want to sit down and read those cover to cover. Here is the Lift Hero hat, our favorite brand of forklift. There's the hat. Here is the t-shirt I'm going to send you. This is the evolution of lifting. Here's the front. Here's the back. Put that in there. Let's get on to some serious things here, guys. Right ahead of Olga's name here, you'll see this little door. That's your charging port. You'll notice there's a sticker underneath there. Remove the keys from the ignition before you try to charge it. Always take the keys out of the ignition before you charge it. It'll save you tons of problems down the line if you do that. If you pop that latch there, here's your door. There's a rubber plug in there. Just pull that plug out. There is your charging port. Plug your charger directly in there. When you are done, if you would put this plug back in there, that will help keep that charging port clear and eliminate any problems that you'll have for years to come. Let's talk about the forklift. Can't pass up the tires without commenting them. Guys, I absolutely love these tires. Remember, Granddad's forklift always had the bald tires on it. These tires, if you're outside on dirt and gravel, if you're out some inclement weather, doesn't matter if you've got a little snow, a little ice, whatever, should be fine with these tires. Don't try to operate it when you got snow up to here, but a little bit, you're going to be fine there. On the mast here, you'll notice that there's a service sticker, just been serviced. Got a fresh service on there. A good way to keep track of your service intervals. If you come around to the front, we need to talk about safety, guys. We are real big on safety. We know you guys are too. We want everybody to go home safe and sound at the end of every day. One of the first things we did is we painted the forks. We made them red with the yellow tips on them. If you're outside, you're running across the asphalt and it's dusk, it's dawn. If you're in a dark spot of the warehouse, whatever the case may be, hopefully these will help you see the forks, and that's the key to staying away from hitting anybody or anything, is to know where your forks are. We want everybody to go home safe and sound at the end of every day. Okay? There are 4 things that you've got to do in order to start this forklift. Okay? I just did the first one. I put my butt in the seat. This is a forklift that you can't operate standing outside it. You can't start it. You can't adjust the forks. You can't inch it. You can't do any of that without sitting in the seat. Number 2, fasten the seat belt. You've got to have the seat belt fastened in order to do it. Your parking brake has got to be engaged, and your transmission has got to be in neutral. Let me run through the dash here real quick for you. On the very left-hand side, you'll see a red switch. That's your battery cutoff switch. You've got to notice there. That's not something you're going to use every day. That is a switch that you're going to use to cut off power to the battery if you ever had to service it. Probably not going to happen anytime soon, so don't worry about it. But if you come out in the morning or something, somebody's bumped that switch and it's off, you don't have any power to your lift, pull that button up. That's the first thing you should check. Hopefully that'll put you back in business. Just to the right of that, you've got the parking brake. If you don't know how to run that, get off the forklift, clock out, and go home. You don't belong driving the forklift. Transmission control, you've got the 3 positions on here. You've got up for forward, middle for neutral, down for reverse. It's got to be in neutral, the middle position to start it. On the right-hand side here, you've got the work lights and you've got the blinkers. You've got your typical 3 forklift levers here. You've got your up, down, you got your tilt, you got your side shift. Those are all pretty obvious. Over our head here, you've got a translucent cover. That will help you out if you are in blazing sun, if you're in a little bit of weather, whatever it might be. It'll give you a little bit of protection there. Every little bit helps, right? Up on the mast up here, you'll see 6,000 pound capacity. Seems really evident. We talked about that up front. But please, guys, the forklift is rated for 6,000 pounds. It will do 6,000 pounds, but don't put anything more than that on the forklift. We don't need you to join all the fools on the internet with all their forklift fails. On the back of the forklift, there is an amber light that will be on at all times when you're operating the forklift. There's also a blue light that will shine behind you. This is all part of the presence system. We want everybody to know that there's a forklift there and operating. There is also an alarm. As soon as you turn on the key, you'll hear the alarm start up. That is on the entire time that you run the forklift. There's no starter on this forklift, so obviously there's no engine, so no starter. When you turn on the key, you need to, there's your alarm. It will give you about 10-15 seconds worth of checks here. As soon as that's done, you're good to go. I want to do a brake check first here. We got good brakes there. Guys, there's a grab handle back here. If you're backing up, it's really convenient to be able to hang on to that handle. You've got a horn button back there. You've got one on the wheel as well. So whichever way you're going, make people aware that you're there. Better safe than sorry. Let me show you what she can do. She's very agile. She's powerful but agile. I'm quite confident that she will do everything you need her to do for you, and do so safely. As long as you treat her right, she'll treat you right. Okay, guys, here's the work lights. Here's your blinkers. Let's run her up. Bring her back down. Notice how quiet she is. We don't need to add noise to your ambient noise level. Here's your tilt. Going to go all the way forward. Going to come all the way back. Here's your side shift. There you go, guys. I'm confident in her. She'll do the job for you. Treat her right. She'll treat you right. We appreciate you supporting our business so we can support businesses like yours. And here's your serial number. Thanks, guys.